In this dark and gloomy world where people are looking for love, peace, and understanding to the many questions, God has chosen the church as salt and light to bring hope and transformation. For this reason, Pentacles are a sponsored broadcast by the Church of Pentecost, brings you God's undiluted word with simplicity, clarity, and understanding. Our theme for this year, I Will Build My Church, seeks to build a church called out to become God's own possession and sent out to witness, serve, and possess the nations. In the coming years, the Church of Pentecost will strive to become a church whose members go to possess or take their nations by influencing every worldview, thought, and behavior with kingdom principles, values, and lifestyles, thereby turning many people to Christ. Welcome to Pentacles are, equipping the church to possess the nations. Pentacles are God's timely word for our dying world.
This evening I want to take the next few minutes to look at marriage and family life. Each year we will be drawing themes from the overarching theme, possessing the nations.
But
the slogan, I am an agent of transformation, will not change. Because we don't want to lose our focus by the annual theme. You see these young people that are here? They are people's children. They have mothers. Some may not know their fathers, but at least they have mothers. Maybe let me ask you, where is your son? Some of us, our children, we have to sometimes drag them to church because they don't love Jesus. Sometimes when you're an elder, you have to give the person some warning. Go to church. If you don't go to church and you don't force people to love Jesus. And so I've selected this one, marriage and family life. Just because of what we saw. They are people's children. Now the family forms the base of the society. Now if you say we are possessing the nations, if we don't possess the family, then we can't possess the nation. Because the family is the basic unit of the society and by extension the nations. So if we want to win nations and possess nations, we must be careful how we handle our families. And we need to call attention to the institution of marriage again. I believe that the society we have is a reflection of our homes. I'll start from Malachi, the last book of the Old Testament. I'll read from chapter 2 and from 13. Another thing you do, you flood the Lord's altar with tears. You weep and wail because he no longer looks with favor on your offerings or accept them with pleasure from your hands. You ask why? It is because the Lord is the witness between you and the wife of your youth. You have been unfaithful to her, or you have been unfaithful to him. Though she or he is your partner, the wife or the husband of your marriage covenant? Has not the one God made you? You belong to him. You belong to her in body and spirit. And what does the one God seek? Godly offspring. When I ask that question, then you respond. And what does the one God seek? Godly offspring. I want to ask again. And what does the one God seek? Godly offspring. So be on your guard and do not be unfaithful to your wife or to your spouse of your youth. The man who hates and divorces his wife, says the Lord, the God of Israel, does violence to the one he should protect. Now, if you divorce a wife, it says that you have done violence to the one you are supposed to protect. So be on your guard and do not be unfaithful. Now, this is Malachi. He's just trying to bring the people's mind back to basis. Trying to remind them of the relationship between Israel and God and the covenant that God has established. Now they have just returned from exile and he's trying to let them know who God is and what God has said, and he wants them to come back to basis. So he spoke about how God hates divorce and how they should come back to worship, pay their tithes and all that, because he wanted them to be restored and reconciled back to God. My approach in this presentation is not to teach marriage and family life. No, I've not come to teach you how you. But to join Malachi to seek to motivate us to conform to God's plan of marriage. You see, some Pharisees went to Jesus in Matthew chapter 19. And they asked him a question. You see, normally when people ask questions, they have the answers themselves. And for a Pharisee to go to Jesus, they are schemers. Before they will go, they have planned what to do. Because they were always seeking to hand him over to the authorities. Now listen to what they said in Matthew 19. I'll read together. Let me see by. Now read from verse 3. Some Pharisees came to him to test him. You see, I said. I'd forgotten that the word test was even in what I was going to read. Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any and every reason? What's it? And the best Obama Bejana Yere, it will be Piano. Haven't you read? And was it? I am Bian. He replied, yes, that at the beginning the Creator made them male and female. Was it? And said, for this reason, a man will leave his father. Was it necessity? And mother, and be united to his wife, and the two become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. But was it a direct answer to their question? Their question was direct. They are asking that, is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any or every reason? You see, the answer they are expecting yes or no.
So you go have to Jenny. Only go by the I another said, who bet you down here or be as one?
Then Jesus somehow dodged the question.
And the Jesus so or tea as some guy.
You see, their question is a dangerous question.
As someone was saying, and
you see, they have planned, they said they are going to test it. The question is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any or every reason?
I said, we said, I was said, Obama will say, O Jana, you will be beyond, as in beyond.
Better. You see, the things that causes divorce, you can't list them.
And then my dear would get by Eban. Want to be drinking in envy?
You see, I have heard of this couple. The day of the wedding, when they went home in the night, this lady who had gone to the husband's house saw something cross, and she thought that was a mouse. Mouse. Then the husband said, what mouse?
A dear
mouse.
What a brand?
It's not a mouse.
And a brand?
Mouse in my house.
I found with here.
I saw it.
About you here?
Mouse. No mouse.
A brand, with a brand.
That was the end. but you can imagine the simple things that brings tension between you and your husband.
And your man can get here at the beer.
Sometimes husbands are so angry because there's too much salt in the soup, and that one the anger will go like twos. No, John chapter 8, verse 28 and 20. So Jesus said, when you have lifted up the Son of Man, then you know that I am the one, claim, and that I do nothing on my own, but speak just what the Father has taught me.
Now, yes,
the one who sent me is with me. He has not left me alone, for I always do what pleases him. So what do you do in marriage? Do what pleases him. Because sometimes it's difficult to please a spouse. What she has done or he has done demands that you don't speak to her. Sometimes you are justified, granted, as to, if you look at the magnitude of the wickedness that has been displayed by a spouse to you, and then you think that no, enough is enough, but do what you please. Like Jesus said, in the beginning it was not like that. He said the Creator made male, a man and a wife. And he has joined them together, and the two have become one. Don't let the LGBTQA community deceive us. Their actions are not just sin, it is an abomination. Their actions are insults to the intelligence of God. They are trying to say that God has no sense. He should have done it this way. The Bible says, Jesus said, the Creator, originally, planned marriage to be between biologically male and biologically female. Then he says, what God has put together, let no man separate. And the Pharisees will not stop. Then they said, why is it that Moses gave certificate of divorce?
Now, my way, our giant woman, what you're buying.
You see, Jesus said it is because of the hardness of your heart.
Now, Jesus said, Mwakuma dinti.
Whatever Moses will say, you will not heed it. So he says, okay, come get a certificate and divorce. This woman called Mrs. Pugh.
Now, baby, I'm Mrs. Pugh
had gone to university to give a lecture and to encourage young women to marry.
No, I call
No sooner had she finished the lecture than this beautiful, sophisticated, but scornful lady who was at the back there lifted up her hand to challenge her.
And what simple? And I had 10 Jenny baby, or no teacher baby pajamas.
This is the question she asked.
Now,
Mrs. P, in your remark, you stated that you thought marriage was the greatest career for a woman.
Was it Kaimono? Opazonga said, Oba, the home for so dear pa, and our
In my opinion, marriage is almost finished.
Mima familiar, our lady, a good as a
and most of us here feel the same.
As you move the
We don't think it is necessary or even desirable to link yourself sexually to one partner in your early 20s and limit yourself to him for the rest of your life.
You move the won't mean about who enter. If we hear baby, or no Baba enter.
We don't think it's necessary or even desirable to link yourself sexually to one partner in your early 20s and limit yourself only to that one person for the rest of your life. Now, that is her understanding of marriage. And then she said, we think it is ridiculous. Yes. Every eye was reverted to this lady as she continued. I am sleeping with a fellow I like. At the moment, I have a boyfriend.
Somebody may walk or bury my Adam for.
I don't want to marry him. And I don't think he intends to marry me either. This is not my first love affair. And probably won't be the last. I can't see anything wrong with this. Someday, when and if I choose to have a child, I may be forced by society to marry. But until then, I'll have nothing to do with that. But if I ever choose to marry, and the relationship goes bad, I shall not be trapped in it. Mrs. P, we are hardly blind. We are not blind. We see what marriage has done to our parents and to others, and we don't like what we see. Do you have a ready answer? This university student, in this excerpt, represents an era when marriage among even Christians is restricted. Now she's speaking for a group of people. Marriage is not appreciated by the young people any longer.
And I'm not telling them about
in our time, young people see family life as a bother.
And an
inconvenience.
And I idea
to their freedom. The lack of faith in the institution of marriage is rendering the marriage and family life endangered institution. Now, you see, beyond this lady, I myself went to preach on marriage.
Now, it is the Ababa way can go to Jaya. Me, I know, Miko Khan, our assembly, and I said, Miko Ma, I said, can you do our dear home?
It was a program that was organized by an FM station. It drew a whole lot of young people and other ministers, and I had the privilege of being the speaker.
Now, FM station be organized here, but in Phoebe Bray by ya. Now,
when I finished speaking, one of the presenters, this young woman,
now
quickly took the stage. And then the statement she made effectively made all that I've said for about 40 minutes nonsense.
I sat
down there and I wanted to cry. I had to bow down my head and pray, said, Father, I have spoken. Let this word work in people's hearts. Should I tell you what she said? When she took the mic, then she said, as for marriage, a friend of mine has told me that marriage is like bread in an oven. Whilst they are in there and they are feeling the heat, they have lined up some others outside the oven ready to enter. As for me, I will never go into this oven. But please remember that God instituted marriage. And for those of us who are Christians, we have to fight and salvage the institution. Otherwise, the enemy will destroy it. Marriage is not a trap. No, if marriage is bad, it's bad because of the two persons involved. But so far as God is concerned, He will not give us anything that will be a burden to us. When God instituted marriage, it was part of the things that He said is good. I want to tell you on authority that if there's anything that God has given mankind beyond Jesus and His Spirit, then it is marriage.
And then make it yourself. So Nyamia may be a sum so we years to Christ see chain. Now you won't see chain. Our really this one.
Two are better than one.
If you say me new,
and when you bring God in it, you say a cord of three is difficult to be broken.
That's what Nyamia was saying. Then when you bring your children into the relationship between you, your spouse, and God, a generational blessing is guaranteed. Now, listen, he says that what is God expecting from the union? Godly children. Godly children. See, when two believers come to the altar, heaven rejoices because he knows that their children are not going to be like the picture you saw. Because God
is not interested in these things happening. Godly children. But Freddie Douglass have said, and I quote, it is easier to build strong children, strong godly children, than to repair broken men. It is easier to build godly children than to repair broken men. Now, in Genesis chapter 18, read 18 and 19. Genesis 18. Abraham will surely become a great and powerful nation. And all nations on earth will be blessed through him. For I have chosen him so that he would direct his children and his household after him, to keep the way of the Lord, by doing what is right and just. Now the next line says, so that the Lord will bring about for Abraham what he has promised him. Training of his children will allow God to bring to pass what his intention for Abraham. See, in Deuteronomy chapter 6, when you read from verse 1, God says that these are the commands, decrees, and laws the Lord your God directed me to teach you to observe in the land that you are crossing the Jordan to possess. Now, when you jump to verse 4, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. Now see, Israel, verse 6 says that these commands that I give you today are to be on your heart. And you say, impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road. When you lie down and when you get up. Proverbs says that train up a child the way he should go. And when he is grown, he will never depart from it. Our union is not just for our benefit. God expects godly children. But I'm not in any way suggesting that marriage is children. I want to please encourage you. If you have not been praying together, you are not bringing God into the marriage. You have to raise the family altar again. Now, John and Charles Wesley had a very godly mother. This woman, Susanna, had 11 children. But the woman prayed 1 hour every day. Then when she's praying, all the children will sit quietly and they will not allow anyone to go and disturb the mother. When you get there at the time the mother is praying, it's a no-go area, they will not disturb. And out of a prayer, we had John Wesley, we had Charles Wesley, We had great people came out of her loins.
The same man born to be back home by no. And my friend, Obiara and Solinko baby, Obiara and Kobe ono and Yina game film Baba or so. My many part won't you know. And one way Benya John Wesley, Charles Wesley, ya, a two monka, Yamenko for Nancy Young Jumano. My many part won't be no.
After 150 years after the death of Jonathan Edwards, this godly man, Jonathan Edwards. Someone decided to trace his ancestry and look at how God has dealt with.
No, people say, and
this was the legacy that he saw.
Now we free.
Out of it, there has come out one U.S. vice president.
President
3 senators. Three governors. 3 mayors. 13 college presidents. Ghana, we say the vice chancellor. 30 judges. 65 professors. 80 public officers. 100 lawyers. 100 missionaries. My interest is not in the social ladder they climb. But the godly foundation they stand on. Now the Christian tradition he belonged to, they saw marriage and family life as a calling. It's a call to marriage. So when you decide to marry, they believe that you are called to marry. So you are called just as I've been called to be a minister, called to marry. The children are called to respect their parents and to obey God. And my friends, what do I buy say? So if I go into marriage to go and support my wife's salvation, then I will not dwell on her weakness. I will not throw her away that I've divorced. I want you to have this mentality. I was speaking like this somewhere many years ago. And there was this member deaconess who started serving, and later on she started crying and wailing in the church, and they had to whisk her out. Now after church I went to her. Mama, what's the problem? Mama, and she said, if I heard these things earlier, I would have divorced my husband. If I heard these things earlier, I'm sure you're also saying that my children will not have been wayward. So I thought that if she's regretted, then I can help her connect to the man again. And then when I said, so where is the husband? Then she said, how are you? How are you? And I'm even saying, oh, Now, Jonathan Edwards' Christian tradition, they also believe that marriage and family life is a small church.
Jonathan Edward, I can't know say no. Omo amamre no mo de esi won say wo gidi say aware so asore
where the husband is the pastor.
Yeah, ekunu no ene oye osofo wa asore no so.
And the wife is the assistant pastor.
Ena eyere no enso eye obi asofo no ni ho a ono ena wo ho.
So who are the members?
Eno ntina asore ma no so ne hefo.
They wouldn't even say the children, they say the household.
Omo ka say e pa no ne mom no omo kan say efie no efimu ni nyina.
Many great preachers, many great people. These are the people who left England and then they came to settle in New England. You see all the big universities, it is because of these people who came to settle in the Boston area. All the universities, they entered into the parliament and then they changed the laws. Because they never separated their Christianity from their public life.
It is a New England there. School akese wo ho no. Enipa womo ebu aware na womo ante omo abrabo enfri aware ho no. Won na oye sa ade ni nyina.
They also believe that marriage and family life is a seminary where the Bible is taught.
Afi omo ejidi say aware ene abusua no eye baabi a wosua Bible.
Now I want to end.
Me pese me dey asem no esi.
What will happen if we take marriage and family life seriously? Wouldn't we have spared the world of all the challenges that it is?
Senka ye fa aware ene abusua asem yie pa enka enema esi ya yehu ye no enka sa enema ni nyina emma.
What will happen if you had brought Jesus into your marriage? That by this time your marriage is better than what you have now.
Senka wama Yesu Kristo aba waware no mu a enka sa abre waware no etuhia echansa ne atie.
But it is not late.
Na so enka echi
You can build a good one out of the existing one now.
ne ewo ho no aye so enye no obetumi aye bibia ye ewo mu.
You can start breaking your children and bringing them to the family altar again.
Obetumi aka mofra na bom na do maba abusua no adusua ebia no.
Start making your home a small church.
Shaase se wo ma ofie no aye asore ketwa.
Let that place be a seminary.
Ma eho no no enye bebia wosua Nyankopon asem.
Go into marriage, go into family life as a calling.
Ko aware mu na ko abusua asem no se bibia nyame afre.
And desire and start to support your spouse's salvation.
Na ma wo kon no na bomodin se wo ho kanfo enkwagye no ebehia wo.
To possess the nations, we should be able to start possessing our families.
Se be ya ye betumi afa man na ese ya hyase se ye abusua so yetumi efa.
Because it is the base of the society.
Esan se eno so na oman no nyina ejina.
Without marriage, there will be no family.
Se aware ni ho abusua so emma.
Without family, there will be no society.
Se aware no abusua ni ho so a oman no enni ho.
Without that, there could be no nation.
Na se eno so ni ho a na ke se oman bia enni ho.
Maybe you are a young person here, you also have this kind of idea about marriage. Don't fight against what God has instituted. You can't be wiser than the mighty one. Change your mind. Let us all come and honor marriage. And every good thing that was at the back of his mind when he instituted marriage will be yours. Shall we please rise to
for adekasi awaya amaye. Se erade yehu awo wasemu. Na wachire ye. Yada wase erade se wayi yefi eniso ahoro bebre mu. Enumre ye hira wudin bebre. Yefi akoma mu nyina kasa wo yo ene. Ya bompa yo Yesu Kristo din mu ja ya mo hya wonsa. Wa freye na ye nim baby e wo. Na wo soma ye nsa ye nkọ na ye ka asempa enhire won a wayera. Wa mo ya besi wa na mu se ye ambassador. Yes. Ye hira wudin. Esa anka ye nsusu nka ye ne hwan. Nanso wama odum bi adom ye. Ama ya se usuban so. Jesus and enumre ye shira o. Ne yesra ne se wa ho odem beba ye so. Na samusra ne ba ye so a kondue nyina ba paapai. Amen. Amusra ne ba ye so a yare nyina betu. Amusra ne ba ye so a amode beba ye so me ade akwa akogina ba bia. Nipa nyina esro yetimi aka asem ayi edoma ama wawrade samusra ne ba yenso a yefie nyina be yie samusra ne ba yenso a yabati wasamase ne atini yie na yenya akomanto yem wo wawrade mu ena nyumre Jesus ya dawase amen ya bompa ye jai ya ho hya wonsa ne esra ne sarade wo be hira ye amen family wona famudi hira ye amen yesra modern yesra pomuden yesra enkwa amen ya bompa ye se yemu bi wo ho a awrade niema ekoso nti woye mre woye na me nyakopo oni ani daso wo mu a wo ba e wo ye ni daso awrade wudi nti je nkwa na fe propro ne soa na me nyakopo nsayare na wudi mu nti je nkwa ya bompa ye jai ewie nyina hye wonsa region sa awrade ma nkanya yinsi ma nkanya yinsi wo ye fie na nkanya yinsi wo ye dwumam adwuma hwehwa ya den awrade bie kwan na won a wonya bi nyanya enua no mo so aware aya den awrade ma enya mre na fe won a esase aware a onya nware ya so awrade bie kwan ewo Yesu Kristo bi ya papa no ma sofa wo ye adwuma wo region mu impanimfo ewom national head eni abusuafo nyinara awrade fa wonsa kan ya papa no amen wa abusuafo nyinara awrade ko ho ban amen ibompa esra asomdue so ma wo se dia be ya wo benya akomantoyem so aye wadwuma enumre ye dawase ishrawdin e kamfo for Jesus Christ din amen.
When you go home, work hard at your marriage and your family life. I want you to possess your families. And I know that the Lord will bless you. God bless.
Going to the world, make all nations disciples. Going to the world, possessing the nations. Going to the world, make all nations disciples. Behold, all authority, dominion, and power belong to Jesus Christ our Lord. Therefore, go, my brother, go, my sister, go. Let's go for the kingdom of God is come. There is power available to save the lost. There is power available to heal the sick. Therefore, go, my brother, go, my sister, go. Let's go for the kingdom of God is come. There is power available to raise the dead. There is power available to change the world. My brother, go, for the kingdom of God is come. Going nations, go into the world, make all nations disciples. Go into the world, possessing the nations, go into the world, make all nations disciples. Behold, all authority, dominion, and power belong to Jesus Christ our Lord. Therefore go my brother, go my sister, go. Let's go, for the kingdom of God is come. There is power available. There is power available to heal the sick. Therefore go my brother, go my sister, go. Let's go, for the kingdom of God is come. There is power available. There is power available to change the world. Therefore go, the kingdom of God is come. Go into the world, possessing the nations. Go into the world, make all nations disciples. Go into the world, possessing the nations. Go into the world, make all nations disciples. Behold, all authority, dominion, and power belong to Jesus Christ, oh Lord. Therefore, go my brother, go my sister.